Okay, from the beginning of time, people have talked about soulmates, right? They've talked about the fact that there's one person, if you read all these different books, that there's one person on this earth for you, your soulmate, and let's just pray to God you find them, because if you don't, then you're going to be alone for your whole life, or if you don't, you're going to end up being with a partner that isn't for you. And that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Hi, I'm David Essel. Well, for 24 years, I've been working in the world of personal growth and relationships as a coach and as a speaker and as an author. And I have to tell you, in the beginning of my journey, I believed in a soulmate too. I really did. There were so many books out there saying there's only one person and, you know, let's hope that you find him. And I'd go and I'd date someone and go, oh my gosh, you know, the first 30 days, this is my soulmate. And then 6 months into it going, how could that be my soulmate? They're insane, right? And then you move on to the next person, and whatever. Well, I'm going to tell you something that may be a little disappointing, maybe a little shocking, or it might be a little freeing. Yeah, freeing. And it might be really exciting, depending on where your attitude is in life. You know, if you want, you can listen to this information and go, oh, he's full of crap. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Or you can go, oh my gosh, this could be real. And I will tell you, as of this moment, I know in my belief system, with my interviewing of hundreds of the top relationship experts over the years, of course, all my readings and all my own personal research, dating, marriage, divorce, all of those type of things have led me to this amazing conclusion. There is not a soulmate for you on this planet right now. Now, you're going to probably step back and go, oh my gosh, he's blowing all these theories, all these authors' works, all these books. How can he be so sure? You know why I am so sure? Because when we think of a soulmate, we think of someone that's going to take all of our cares away, that when we connect, when we match, you know, there'll be no arguments, that we'll see eye to eye, we'll be in bliss forever, love forever. That would be termed perfection, and I don't think that's available on this plane. Now, on other planes, absolutely. On other planes, there's all kinds of perfection and soulmates and all that kind of stuff going down. But I'm going to say there isn't the soulmate in the term of the savior, the knight, the princess type of a soulmate. And that's where most of our books go. You know, most of the books that are written on soulmates are talking about that Prince Charming and the Princess Charming and all that kind of stuff. And I have to tell you, it's a bunch of malarkey. I really do know that that's true, coming from my heart and soul. Nothing against all the authors, the great authors that have written on this topic, but it's just not the case. What we need to do is look at it from a little different perspective, I think. If I look at the different people I've dated in my past, all of them were soulmates to get me to the next level. Do you know what I mean? So if we look at a soulmate from that perspective, every person we will ever date, now we're just talking about romantic soulmates here. There's a whole other video I'll do on other types of soulmates. But from a romantic soulmate, every person you've ever dated has been a soulmate. Why? You were called into their lives, they were called into your lives to bring you up to the next level. Now, if you're sitting, thinking, holding resentment and anger against a past boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife, then they haven't done their job. You haven't let them do their job. Because once we date someone and then move on, we should be learning from that experience. That person was brought into our life to teach us something, to teach us about patience or communication or physical intimacy or spirituality or God or something. Every person, no matter how rough the relationship ends, every person you've ever dated or will date is a soulmate from the bigger term. Soulmate to me is someone who, and if you want to believe in reincarnation, maybe you believe in that, maybe you don't, it doesn't matter, but they were designed in our lives to meet us, to help us grow to the next level. If you can't look at any past relationship, unless you just ended one a month ago, because sometimes it takes a little time to heal from tough ones, you know, but past relationships, we should be able to look at that person and be thankful. And I'm serious, even if it's an abusive relationship. Be thankful for what they taught us. If you can do that, it might just be one thing. Now you've recognized them as a soulmate. So you see, every person that will ever date intimately is a soulmate. And once you understand that, you realize that we're not here just to meet one soulmate, most of us. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. So, and I'm not backtracking here, I'm just going to say this. Very few things in this world are black and white, quite frankly. there may be a person that met their quote-unquote awesome match, their ideal match. I'm not going to call them a soulmate, their ideal match, and they carried on for 20, 30, 40, or 50 years. And they went through ups and downs, but they really knew they were glued. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, they were glued together, and that's a really cool experience. For most of us, however, what we'll find is as we progress and go through all these various soulmates, that we evolve, that we start choosing people online that are a little bit better, or we get out of relationships quicker because that's all they could teach us. That's all they were here for, is to teach us. Just a little bit about love. Now, are you ready? Are you ready to go to the next level? Because what does this all mean to us? See, if we broaden our perspective on what it means to have a soulmate, then we'll start looking at people differently. We'll start being gentler to people. We'll start being more kind. We'll start ending relationships sooner if it's not the right one, and be thankful for what they taught us. And we'll look at the next relationship not as a hold on tight, oh my God, I hope that she's it, I hope that he's it type of a thing, but wow, what can this person teach me? What can I teach them? How far can we go? Let's find out. And we'll go a certain distance, and then if it is time to let go, we let go with love. Or we continue to move through and evolve with this person. So for everyone that was wishing there was just one soulmate in the world, and you've dated 9 people or 10 people or 50 people or 2 people, and you haven't found it yet, relax, because every person that you date is your soulmate. And eventually we might, there's no guarantee, get to a place that we stay with someone for the rest of our lives and grow together, sharing, giving, loving, and more. Now listen, share this message. Take this video, this YouTuber, go ahead and take it, spread it all over the world. Let's get this whole new perspective on soulmates out there so that there's less pressure on people. We put so much pressure on ourselves saying, oh my God, is he it? Is she it? I thought they were it. Why aren't they now? If we realize that every person that we ever will be intimate with is a soulmate, life will be so much more blissful, won't it? I'm David Essel, TalkDavid.com. Don't forget to sign up and subscribe to these videos. They're sent to your email automatically free. TalkDavid.com. Contact me, any questions you have. Carry on, soulmate. Maybe you're one of mine. Have a great day.